sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to Gameweek 34, Double Gameweek 34. I've got Roy with me. And we are going to be discussing a lot of things with regards to Double Gameweek 34. How are you doing, Roy?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Apart from football, I'm doing really well.
Fair enough. Apart from football, all of us are like, yep, apart from football, we're doing fine. It's just when it gets to the football, we're like, yeah, let's not talk about it.
It's pretty depressing, I have to say.
Fair enough. But I will need your advice with regards to Arsenal as well. In terms of like Saka and holding Saka or not holding Saka. And yeah, we'll discuss all of that as well while we get into the fixtures. Having said that, Chelsea are going to be the main talking point because of the upcoming double game week in 34. So let's get straight to the agenda. We've got fixture ticker and chip strategy. I think Roy has a free hit left.
Yep.
And he's in the middle of a bench boost right now. And I've got a bench boost and free hit left. I think Rush has also a free hit and bench boost, and Abin has a free hit, I think. So probably game week 36 is when a lot of people, I think all of us are thinking of playing chips. So maybe if we can, we'll try and get all four of us on at the same time, if possible. We'll see.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
I think I was talking about using my bench boost on 37.
Okay.
Then I thought, well, since I got the full team playing in 33, and I was playing against Rush in the head-to-head, I knew he would use free hit.
Okay.
I
So
thought, I have to win this game.
Yeah, fair enough. Because looking at it now, 37 has got slightly bit weaker because Chelsea's fixtures obviously has moved to 34 now. So the 37 double is not looking that great. Although there's still like City, but like, I mean, you could still probably work towards it, I guess.
Yep.
Now, fixture ticker. Now here, so we know Chelsea have a double in 34. The thing that is left pending, I guess, is Manchester City. Their double is the one that is still pending in terms of whether it's been played in 36 or whether it's going to be played in 37. And that double would be with Wolves. So either they play in 36 Newcastle and Wolves, or they play in 37 West Ham and Wolves. So it's one of the two. We're still unsure. It's most likely that City end up with a double in 37. With United the only team to blank in 37. And probably the only team to blank going forward in one fixture.
Yeah, one would say probably never pick Man United again.
No. I don't think anyone should pick Man United apart from just targeting Man United. You probably get rid of your Man United assets. Even for 34, I guess you have Elanga, which is not a problem. But if you had the likes of Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, I think it's probably best to get rid. Even though they have an upcoming double.
Yep.
Having said that, 36 looks like a good week so far for a chip to be used, free hit, bench boost. We'll look at a bench boost chip, I believe, for 36. If I'm not mistaken. We'll check and see. And obviously we'll look at a wildcard squad for 34 as well. Because there will be a lot of people playing wildcards as well. So I'll probably make a video separately for that as well. But a lot of managers are playing wildcard this week. So we'll look into something like that as well with regards to how it goes. Now, Chelsea are obviously the talking point of the town. So let's get straight into them. Roy, are you getting any Chelsea assets in? Or do you own any Chelsea assets?
I don't at the moment, but I think I should. Considering the two games they have and out of Champions League,
they've got.
They're already in the final of the FA Cup, so all their focus will be on the Premier League, trying to secure the top three finish.
Yeah, at least until 36. So one thing I should mention is obviously Chelsea have the double in 36, which is Wolves and Leeds, but the FA Cup final is in just before the game week 37. So I think there's like a 2-day or 3-day difference between Leeds and the FA Cup final. So that Leeds game could potentially see rotation. That's the only game that could potentially see rotation. But even then, I think 5 games in total in 3 game weeks is pretty good.
Yeah, by that time, Leeds will have nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Chelsea probably have nothing to play for. So it's going to be an open game.
Yeah, fair enough. So in terms of Chelsea assets, this is what I've got sorted by, I think I sorted this by XG non-penalty, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think so. Yeah. XG non-penalty, Havertz right on top. This is last 6 game weeks, by the way, the data. Followed by Timo Werner, interestingly, who's been rising recently, and Mount, the top 3. And I think that's Chelsea's, right now I feel like that's Chelsea's preferred front 3 as well.
So Lukaku is not even in this list.
No, not even in this list. He at this point can't even get games, I think.
He's a joker.
Yeah, he might get like, he might occasionally share a few minutes with Havertz, but he's not their front 3 at least.
Yeah, it's funny, eh? He spent all that money on someone, and he doesn't get to play.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, who knows?
I mean, Reece James is probably definitely a top pick for sure for most of the managers.
I think he will be. The one thing is, so I saw Tuchel's comments with regards to him now being because I think he was asked why he's playing right centre back. And then Tuchel was like, oh, it's less strain on the body for him. Obviously, Reece James has been coming back from an injury as well, right? So now I'm like, okay, maybe Reece James, his minutes probably go up, expected minutes, because he has the option of playing that right centre back. But now his potential point hauls goes down. But even then, I feel like if you were wanting to get someone from Chelsea's defense, I think Reece James is probably your first choice option.
Yep. Yeah, and Harvard will be a good choice too. He's been playing in that central striker position and he's been doing really well.
If you were to pick 3 players,
yep,
who would you go?
I would go for Mount, Harvard, and Reece James.
Okay, so it's a 2 in midfield and 1 defense.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. I also think very similar because I think Havertz, Mount, and Reece James is probably where I would also end up with. I think I've seen a few people who have like Lacazette up front, and they're thinking of the Lacazette to Werner swap, which is probably a very easy straight one move swap instead of switching to midfield, which is also maybe a possibility. Although for me, I feel like, I don't know, I think for me, Havertz is that player that I want out of position playing in that false 9. In terms of points, I think he's probably the best. In terms of more, I think minutes safety is probably Mason Mount out of that front 3. And then obviously Reece James for that defensive. If he plays right wing back at times, could be useful. Even right centre back, I don't mind too much. But yeah, same picks. I would also probably go with the same 3. Now the question is,
I mean, Rudiger is a good choice too. I mean, if you want to play safe, he will play for sure. If Reece James got injury doubt, then Rudiger will be a better choice.
Yeah, fair enough. Rudiger also could be one. Another people I've been looking at is Marcos Alonso. Obviously, recently has been playing more minutes because now that Chelsea have switched back to kind of like that the back 3, Marcos Alonso is more useful as a wing back than he was a left back. So he seems to have got minutes back again. Would you, if you were short on funds, would you go for Alonso or?
Oh, it'll be Chalobah. 4.7 is much cheaper.
Yeah. The question is minutes.
He did score goals as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think, again, Havertz, Mount, James probably my top 3 like you.
Yep.
If I was to pick a 4th, I think Rudiger is probably a safe bet. For me, Marcos Alonso seems like a trap for some reason. I think I've been there before, kind of been burnt.
Yeah. And that 5.5 it's not expensive and it's not cheap.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Yeah, Chalobah, I think, is the future of Chelsea, and Tuchel knows that.
His minutes is an issue, right? Has he been playing the last few minutes? I don't think.
Well, 3 starts from your table there.
Oh yeah, that's what 3. Okay, fair enough. 3 starts in the last 6 game weeks. In terms of, let me check what the games were he played. Chalaba Chalaba has played. Okay, so the last 3 games he didn't play, but the 3 games before that he played.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
That changed things a little.
Yeah. So I guess that's why Marcos Alonso is a bit more tempting.
But just think this from Tuchel's point of view. Alonso's legs is not as before.
Yeah,
and
true.
Chalaba will be the future of Chelsea.
Yeah.
For a long time, and they got nothing to play for. Why do you play Alonso? There's no point. What is the point? You know what I mean? You being a manager, why would you pick an old guy over a guy that you actually want to?
It depends on who they play
keep in the club.
Wing back though, because they have, I guess they have that. They have Malang Sa who can play there. Apart from that, it's probably Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Reece James.
Yeah, Reece James.
He's gonna have to play on the wing back, and if he does that, Chalaba will play in the 3 defense, right?
Yeah, unless they play Thiago Silva, is a possibility. But
it makes no sense. No sense for Reece James to play
right centre back. That's what I said. Don't want him playing there. And I'm just gonna assume. I'm just gonna go. The reason he probably played there the last few games was more defensive, solid. A bit more stronger defensive, because based on the opponents they faced, and also he's just coming back from injury, so probably didn't want to rush him in a wing back role that goes up and down always. But yeah, I think Havertz, for me, Havertz, Mount, Reece James. I already have Reece James. Now the question is whether I triple up on Chelsea assets with Havertz and Mount as well.
Yeah, I mean, don't make the changes until Arsenal play Chelsea this week.
Yeah, that's true. I've already made one change because of the. I was worried about the Coutinho price fall, which never came, and I went Havertz. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, if something happens, then I'm screwed. Let's see. Let's accept that. But yeah,
I think Tavares might break Reece James' legs or something.
See, that doesn't sound that good, but we'll see. I think I'm interested to see what happens in that game in terms of
how Chelsea
play, who plays what positions, and also I want to see Arsenal still, because we're waiting for the bounce back. The bounce back hasn't arrived.
There won't be any.
Okay. So we're going to have to wait. So people have Saka, right? Let's go to Arsenal. Because people have Saka. What do they keep Saka? Because obviously Arsenal, they're playing against Chelsea. Okay, forget about Chelsea because the game week is ongoing. But 34, they play United, who have a very weak, I was to say, have a very weak left side. So Saka plays on your right? So he'll go up against like Maguire, potentially maybe Telles or someone. You're already laughing, so that's exactly tells you why. For me,
that is the game between 2 shit teams.
Yeah,
and anything can happen.
Fair enough. That is actually true, and I would say anything could happen in that game. But at the same thing, I don't think both teams keep clean sheets in that game. I feel like I don't know.
I mean, Arsenal now has got nothing to lose.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, really depends on what happens tomorrow. Mm-hmm. If Arsenal can get a draw against Chelsea, or even 3 points, I mean, it would be totally different game.
Against United.
Yeah. Remember last season, Arsenal was so shit. Then we played Chelsea, or we beat Chelsea, then we went on to win quite a few games in a row. So tomorrow's game against Chelsea is so important to predict what you're going to do. If Arsenal win or get the draw, I think it would be good to pick Arsenal players. Otherwise, if we get slaughtered 3-0, 4-0 like Man United did this morning, then don't pick Arsenal players.
Fair enough. But would you get rid of Saka? Let's say it's a very tight game against Chelsea. Because if I saw the highlights of the Arsenal one, and Saka should have scored that goal that got saved, I believe.
Southampton game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Saka is the most likely player to score a goal for Arsenal at the moment. So if we want to keep our Arsenal asset, then Saka will be the only one to keep.
Yeah, apart from that, you'll probably get rid of everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I think that's fair assessment. Even Ramsdale, at this point, I don't want to make a goalkeeper transfer, so that's probably why I might eventually just keep him in there. But for anyone on a wild card, I think you can probably remove Ramsdale going forward.
Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo always score against Arsenal.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked if he does score against Arsenal as well this game. But
he always does. So West Ham is a tough game away.
But West Ham will be in Europe, middle of Europe.
Okay.
Could be a bit more of an easier game than expected.
Arsenal should have beaten Southampton, Brighton, and wherever shit team we played against last time, Crystal Palace. Guess what? We lost all 3.
Yeah, that's the thing that I didn't expect. So,
yeah, missing Partey, so it's so crucial for Arsenal. We're just missing that key midfield player that put everything together. So missing Partey is a huge blow. I think we talked about this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
it just missed. Not everyone else, just Partey. That one player changes the whole team.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. A midfield player is quite key. I think here's the other question I probably want to ask, because Arsenal have been used to playing 1 week every season, like one game every week this season, and then suddenly they've gone to like 2 games a week. Does that also probably cause an issue with regards to this? Because you'll have a young squad as well, right?
I don't think that matters. I think the energy out there, as in the whole international break of 2 weeks, that affected the team because we were winning 6 games in a row.
Yep.
Then stopped for 2 weeks. All the players went to international. Tierney got injured. The whole momentum got stopped.
Fair enough. Okay.
Against Crystal Palace, that is the morale got so damaged after that game. Just couldn't recover, and I can't see us recovering from that.
Fair enough. Okay.
Until we beat Chelsea or Man United.
Yeah.
So one of these games,
you have to
hopefully Arsenal get a win.
Yeah.
Then I'll be more positive about it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so then trying times coming for Arsenal assets as well, for anyone who owns Arsenal assets. Yeah, it's not looking good because
no,
the form isn't looking good. The fixtures on paper look good, I must admit, except for Spurs in 36.
Yeah, United and Spurs.
Yeah,
because the Spurs games become so important.
Yeah, true. But the other problem is like the teams you're facing. The Spurs game is going to be very important. The Everton game in 38 might not be the easiest because who knows what Everton might be in, what type of situation they'll be in.
Yeah.
Newcastle have improved recently, so I guess
they've got nothing to play for.
Yeah. So it's going to be tough. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the next 2 games for
Arsenal.
I
think the next 3 games for Arsenal is Chelsea, United, and West Ham.
Yeah.
If we get 6 points out of 9,
then more positive.
I'll be quite hopeful.
Yeah. If not,
otherwise,
GG.
we might lose all 3. So
yeah.
For the players, Arsenal players, wait until tomorrow morning, see how Arsenal play against Chelsea.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll wait and see what happens to Arsenal versus Chelsea, and then probably make a decision on whether you keep Saka, or I guess you still keep Saka for United, but then after that, I guess if you're trying to build a bench boost squad, etc.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Tomiyasu is coming back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow, which I think I doubt he will play, but I think he might play against Man United.
Okay. So then I guess we wait and see what happens. In terms of the other fixtures, now City are another team that I guess people are looking to get. You already have 2 City defenders, in Laporte and Cancelo. I guess you are going to be. Would you would you triple up? Probably not, right? Unless they double in 36.
Unless they double in 37, you mean?
Or 37.
I mean, 36 I'll be used free hit anyhow.
Oh yeah, okay. So for you it doesn't matter on 36. So unless if they double in 37, then you probably triple up, I guess. Maybe not.
Who do I mean, I was thinking about getting rid of Mo Salah and get Man City playing. Then he scored 2 goals and 1 goal and 2 assists today.
Yeah.
That changed my mind again. I thought, well, he's back.
Yeah. It just took Man United for him to get form back. I wouldn't go without Mo Salah. Like, it kind of showed. Like, today I went without Mo Salah and now I'm on a red arrow on a free hit. So it kind of shows what happens when you go without Mo Salah. Obviously, he's coming back for me next game week because I'm on a free hit. But like that one game week of not having him, and he goes and puts a mega haul of 19 points.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So City assets: Laporte, Cancelo for now, good. If they double in 37, which is probably looking likely, you may or may not. I guess probably for 34, your priority would be, I guess, Chelsea, and then maybe you could probably look at it in Leeds or something.
Yeah, get Kevin De Bruyne in.
Yeah, fair enough. And then I guess the next question would be with regards to who are the... Okay, let's actually, to make it easier, let's go to the wildcard squad that I got. Now, this I got... No, this is not. This is a Team of the Week squad. This is a wildcard squad. So this, what I did was, I went to FPL review. And I basically did a wildcard like simulator. This is based on a model. And this is the team that it predicts to get, like, in terms of the best number of points. This is for my team value. So it was 104.5 million. And based on that team value, this is the wildcard squad it built. So we've got double City defense, Cancelo, Laporte. You also have already. Double Chelsea defense, interestingly, James and Rudiger. Mason Mount in midfield. Triple, interestingly, it's gone triple Liverpool with double Liverpool midfield, Mane and Salah. Which, I don't know, I feel like that's quite a high expensive. Like, I feel like you could probably do something better than Mane, maybe, in terms of trying to balance out funds. But then again, this is a Gameweek 34 wildcard with the expectation that there are no chips left or anything else added into this. So it's not... most people who play a wildcard would probably have a bench boost as well to consider. But for those without a bench boost, this could be a pretty decent one.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. This is with a bench boost considered. My bad. This is with a bench boost considered. This is, I think... Gameweek, no. This is with a bench boost considered because it has Watkins, Mateta and Pookie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's why. Because they all double in 36. So this is a wildcard squad built with the fact that you could probably bench boost in 36. Thoughts?
Interesting. Yeah.
Any players here who you thought you might want to like look into?
I mean, it's no Leicester City players in there. Don't they have some double game week coming?
I think that is although in 36. Everton and Norwich. But I think the reason they aren't added here too much is one reason probably because of the Conference League. So the way Brendan Rodgers has been treating the team is like he's resting in the Prem and focusing mainly on the Conference League. So I guess the predicted points are pretty low for Leicester players. So this is based on the predicted points. That's why I think that's probably one of the reasons. But if obviously Leicester get knocked out in the Conference League in the semi-finals, then maybe 36 could probably look into it. But I think it hasn't added them on the wild card because for the short term at least, in 34 and 35, they're probably big risk in terms of minutes.
Yeah, it is interesting there's no Spurs players as well, I suppose, because they don't have double game week.
They have, apart from 36, which is very hard double game week.
Yeah.
Liverpool and Arsenal, so...
Yeah, that's probably why it's not there.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea to start getting rid of Spurs player now?
It depends on what you want to. I still think you brought. So in this squad, if I was to make a difference, I would probably swap Mane to Son to still have one Spurs player because they're still one of the best attacking teams in the league.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I think that would be a good one. Yeah, that would be a good option. I think
they dropped points against Brighton, although Brighton's still pretty good defensively, away as well. But I don't know. I still think you want a Spurs player just in case. I know the double in 36 is probably really hard for them, but I would still probably want one Spurs player in there.
Yeah.
Because their fixtures apart from the double are still pretty good.
Yeah, I might get Kevin De Bruyne in instead of Mane.
Yeah, that could work. That's an option. Only issue with that is I'm wondering about minutes risk. But I think he's a really good differential though. And if you're trying to climb rank, he could be probably one of your differentials that might make a difference, like to get you up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So this was a Gameweek 34 wildcard and expected to score about 382 points. This is based off my team value. Obviously, everyone else's team value will slightly differ. But if anyone had a wildcard squad with somewhat similar team value, this is something like a squad that it's predicted. You could probably find something better, but yeah. Now this was me going and checking for a Gameweek 36 free hit. This should be free hit, not no chip. So this is a free hit squad in Gameweek 36. Obviously, you've got your double Liverpool. You've got your Kane. Is this a free hit squad? Yes, I think this is a free hit squad. Is it? Looks more like a bench boost squad, to be fair.
Yeah, why would you get Arsenal players?
Okay, this could potentially. I don't even know. Oh no, this is a team of the week squad. So this is the squad predicted to get the most amount of points. I don't know what I'll call this. Most amount of points in Gameweek 36. At least the players that you think you probably can get. So obviously you've got your Leicester players there, the double Leicester players for that specific. So if you're playing a free hit in 36, then maybe you could probably bring in your Leicester players like you mentioned. It's still got one Spurs player. Here it's got Harry Kane. Mainly because I feel like it's gone strong on midfield in terms of the rest of the players. It's got the double Liverpool defense, one Chelsea player, one Arsenal player, interestingly. I think that
two Arsenal players.
Who is the second? Oh,
Saka
sorry.
And Gabriel.
Saka and Gabriel. Gabriel, it has because I guess Leeds and Tottenham. I guess it's that Leeds fixture that is predicted more, with the Tottenham one being probably the slightest difference. Schmeichel, Forster, decent keepers as well for the double. And then, I don't know. I think this is like a 4-5-1 probably, but you could probably play this as a bench boost as well because you got Pookie, got your two Watford players, I think Joao Pedro, Firmino as well for your bench.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's interesting, yeah.
Anyone here that you would probably add into this? It's probably not here.
That's only for 36, right? And Man City's got double?
Yeah. Oh, Man City's got a double in 37 at the moment. But we don't know.
36. Not 36.
Not 36. That's why there aren't any City players.
It depends on Arsenal's result tomorrow. I mean, I wouldn't pick two Arsenal players for that game week.
Fair enough. Yep, fair enough.
I mean,
yeah,
it's pretty good. I mean,
it's not a bad squad. It's expected to score 111. But
why would you pick Tottenham though? Harry Kane, 2 games, Liverpool and Arsenal. And Arsenal is going to be pretty conservative in that game, I think.
Yeah.
And Liverpool is going to smash Spurs for sure.
If you had to have someone between Kane and Son for 36, who would it be?
So we're talking about the team I hate the most, right?
Yes.
So as a neutral, I probably pick Son because he will be. Harry Kane is easy to defend now. Son is a bit harder.
Yeah, fair enough. I think even especially cost wise, I think Son probably makes slightly bit more sense. We have Will in the chat as well who says Mane Salah double up firmly in my plans. The one thing I like the Mane Salah double up. The one thing I have an issue with this is the fact that when it comes to Gameweek 36, Liverpool's second game is obviously against Aston Villa, but after that they've got a cup fixture as well. So I'm not sure whether one of Mane or Salah could get slightly rested in that, because obviously they have the likes of Diaz and Jota as well who can probably play. So that's the one slight issue that I have with it, but I think it's still probably one of the best midfield double ups if you wanted to get.
Yeah, that'll be my concern too, and also I don't like to keep these two guys in the same team because what's the chance of both guys score and assist in one game?
Probably a bit small, but at the same time we don't know. Depends if Liverpool want to go for goal difference, then they might try. But I think I prefer Salah as the one option.
Yeah.
But I mean,
as you said, they got Diaz and Jota. They can all play in that role. So
I think you can probably get like out of all the Diaz, the Jota, and Mane probably is the more minutes safer option because he'll probably play the most minutes. But yeah, I think you probably can go Salah and Son instead of Mane and Salah. But not a bad shot. Depends if you wanted to do something differential. Good workout.
For sure.
And then the final squad, this one is specifically targeted at the best possible squad for game week 34. For anyone playing a free hit on a 34, would probably work. For anyone not playing a free hit on 34, maybe these are some of the players you want to try and get in.
Yeah.
Now, James is there. Mount and Havertz are two other options. You've got Elanga as well. I think is a pretty good option for the price. Foden, Salah, interesting. So City, I think a lot of people are going to avoid City. So if you already have enough of Chelsea players, a move this week could potentially be bringing in City players because a lot of people will start to hold off on City, bringing in City players because they'll focus on the Chelsea assets.
Yeah, I'm sure Beer is going to score a hat-trick against Man United in that game too.
Is that as an Arsenal player?
The Arsenal player.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I doubt I will ever play this season.
Fair enough. Interestingly, there is no Arsenal player in this. Yeah. But it's got the other teams. It's got the double City, double Liverpool, triple United. Triple United, I wouldn't go with it, but I guess I can see why it's put added there just because of the two games. You've got your Salah, you've got your Mateta, Ronaldo. Yeah. Ronaldo.
I think that's a good team because Arsenal hasn't scored for a while.
Yeah, okay, so that's why you're having De Gea in it.
Yeah, so this one is betting on Arsenal to lose then, by the look of it.
It probably is. But Arsenal are playing they're playing one game, right? United, yeah. Well, it's also the fact that United have two games, so over the course of two games, they probably get more points than just having a single.
Good point.
Yeah. So those are just a couple of squads that we discussed. I think we'll have a look into it a bit more in another video. I'll probably do a wildcard video as well for people.
So it must be a Man United fan come up with that squad.
This is just data models. This is based off expected points. And who's supposed to get like the highest expected points. Will said easy switch to KDB or even Son for 37-38. Well, I guess that makes the Mane, or if you wanted like if you had Mane and Salah, then you could probably switch them to KDB or Son in 37 and 38, which is also another possibility. Yes, that's true. All right. Now, saw a few squads. Let's go to team defense, teams that we want to target. Southampton, Burnley, Norwich, West Ham. I told you, West Ham aren't that great defensively. And I think partially due to the fact that they're resting their players in the Prem. So, Roy, Arsenal are playing West Ham in 35. There is an opportunity to score some goals. and then followed by Leicester, Everton. I don't know how Man United are still mid-table. To be honest, I think they should be bottom table, like the bottom 4 or something. They've been that bad. If I had money to put a bet on, I would bet on Man United conceded every game throughout the rest of the season. But yeah, they're mid-table. I would target Man United fixtures if I was anyone. Like, I would go get Chelsea assets, play Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, all who target Maguire's side. This is why I think you keep Saka as well. You don't get rid of Saka because Saka plays on that side.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah. Whether I would want United to win, but at the same time, I feel like they're going to concede, so you might as well just make the most of it. Although the best defenses, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, which is why those squads also had a lot of them in terms of defense.
It looks like the league table upside down.
Yeah, but this is put by team defense, so the worst defense is on top, best defenses on the bottom. Yeah. Exactly, like you said, the league table. It's basically the league table. It doesn't lie. the bottom 5 are basically the top 5 in the league right now. So this is why you target. You target on a wildcard. You target good team. You target good players from good teams.
Yep.
That's basically the motto going forward. Brentford also there, which is why I'm very interested now to see. Brentford are playing Spurs this week, and I've got Kuleveski, and I'm like, I could potentially drop Kuleveski to bring in a Mason Mount. I'm thinking. I think
me too. That would be a good one. Yeah,
I think the Brentford game could be a bit hard for Spurs. Not gonna lie, they could put a decent challenge. And Brentford have improved recently. The data is showing that they've improved recently as well.
Yeah, I hope Spurs lose all their games.
I also hope so, so that United can end up in top 4. But I don't know. We'll see. I think the Brentford team might be a bit more of a tough game, but I don't mind going without Kuleveski to get in Mason Mount on the flip side, but we'll see. That's defense. Attack. Best team, best attack. Manchester City right on top, followed by Chelsea. Tottenham. I told you this is why I'm slightly thinking you probably keep one Spurs asset just because of the fact that they're still a pretty good attacking team. Followed by Liverpool. Again, Brentford. I have a feeling this Brentford versus Spurs game is going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah, Brentford's been doing so well since Eriksen came on board.
Crystal Palace. We've got Mateta, maybe Zaha on a free hit. Who knows? Anyone looking?
Yeah, Palace is good. Palace is good.
Arsenal there, even though they haven't scored a goal.
We're shit.
They're still creating chances.
No, we can't score. We just can't score.
Fair enough.
Man United is not playing, and so I was right about Nketiah's playing again instead of Lacazette in last game. He did absolutely fuck all.
Fair enough. Talking about teams that can't score, Man United won before the last in terms of XG. This is, I think, sorted by minutes per XG. Minutes per XG, yes, minutes per XG. United second worst team in the last 6 games. Leicester City at the bottom, and that's because Leicester City rotate. I've lost Roy. Oh no. Okay, guys, I've lost Roy. Disappeared. He's frozen. I have completely lost him. Oh no, I better send him a message. I think I've lost him. Oh no. Alright. Let's fix this. Oh no, he disappeared. Alright. So, while we wait for Roy to be back, Man United right at the bottom, like I said. Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Now, Roy said Arsenal. He's not impressed with their attack, so maybe, I don't know, I still think keep Saka. After that, we probably see what happens next. City assets still pretty good. Chelsea, Tottenham, not too bad as well. Now, I don't know whether Roy is going to come back or whether his internet has frozen. It was kind of tweaking a bit, but we'll see. I have no idea. Doesn't seem like he's back. Okay, we'll see. In terms of managers' teams, now I was going to look into this, but we'll probably wait for Roy's team. This is my team. Free hit, played, going pretty bad. I should have listened to you, Will, and I should have just kept Salah. But I didn't, and now I'm on a red arrow on a free hit. Sad life. So hopefully the Newcastle players can do something to deliver. If not, unlucky, what to do? It is what it is. This is my team currently. We'll see how it goes. Captaincy, massive failure. Probably should have put it on Ronaldo, but nothing can be done now. In terms of Roy, he's on a bench boost. He's had Elanga, he's had Salah, not too bad. Captaincy was on Kane though. Okay, Roy says he'll try to rejoin. Okay, so we'll see. Captaincy was on Kane. So I don't know why he captained on Kane, but I guess it's because he wasn't confident in anyone else, and Salah had a single game week. So kind of makes sense. I'm into top 10k after capping him, after capping Salah. Damn. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I don't know. My team is like, now I pray and hope for a miracle. But congrats on reaching top 10k. I will see if I can get in, but right now on 27k, not looking good. We'll see. So this is Roy's team. I don't know. We'll see. I think he's going to get Chelsea players in. He doesn't have any Chelsea players. He's got enough of City players. So he's got Kuleveski, and we kind of spoke about Kuleveski just before. Maybe he might do Kuleveski to a Chelsea player, and then I think he's looking into a defender, probably Reece James. So we'll see what moves he's going to make. Price changes now. Let me bring this up. Price changes. Where is the slides? Roy's back. Hold on, let's get him back in. We're waiting.
I think I'm back.
Yes, you are. Welcome back. I was talking about team attack.
I think I got too excited with Man United being shit at attack.
Exactly. You just went poop. Your camera is not on though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got too excited and your camera froze. But yeah, they're pretty bad in attack. Really bad. I didn't even notice that. Now only I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah.
I guess Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Brentford, Crystal Palace, pick those guys, pick the players from these teams.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Now, I was talking about my team. Not looking good. Red arrow on a free hit. Worst case scenario, red arrow on a free hit. Fernandes did nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo obviously got me Cristiano Ronaldo is the only one who got me points, which is so disappointing. Given that everything else that has gone on. And yeah, I'm just gonna hope that Madison and the Newcastle lads can do something today after today's set of games. But we'll see what happens. Roy, on the other hand, bench was played.
Did you know what happened? I forgot to change my captain.
That makes sense. I was like, why did you captain Kane? I had no idea.
I made the changes.
Yeah.
I did the bench boost.
Yeah.
I thought I'll leave the captain on the day.
Yeah. And then you forgot.
I think I just went out drinking. I went to the beach during the day and I got so tired and just was drinking all night and then forgot about it. I thought I set a good cap. I didn't even bother to open it. I thought I've done everything. I don't need to do anything else. Okay. I mean, I don't know who I would have picked actually.
I guess you would have gone for either Salah or maybe even I wouldn't have seen. Before you came, I was thinking the reason you just kept it on Kane was because you didn't trust anyone else and because Salah had a single game week as well. And out of Kane and Salah, Kane was the easiest one, but I guess you forgot completely. So
maybe that was my thinking at the time.
Yeah.
But to be honest, look at it now. I honestly don't know who I'll pick.
If I was you, I would have kept it on Salah. If I didn't play the free hit, I would have. Interestingly, my non-free hit team is outscoring my free hit team.
Yeah.
Mainly because I would have captained Salah on my non-free hit team, and I would have got the double Liverpool clean sheet as well. But yeah, if I would have probably captained Salah.
Yes. So considering that,
you would have been way better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Are you beating Rush still?
Almost. No.
2 points or something?
Yeah. So depending on other result. So I got 2 Man City players.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can score big.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see what happens then with regards to that.
Yeah. So I still got quite a few players to play against. So I do have a lot to play for.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, price changes now. Hopefully, don't forget to set your team though. Your captain as well this coming week. Let's get the price changes up. Okay, now price changes, not many happening at the moment. Edison seems to be going up. Most of the price changes, I think Coutinho is bound to fall eventually. I don't know when.
Yeah, it's just interesting if you go back and Rodriguez been going up. I mean, a lot of manager would pick him because they changed the manager.
Yeah.
I don't know if he played or not last game. I didn't even watch anything because of Arsenal lost. So
yeah, I haven't checked Burnley. Let me just check whether he played.
He must have played, and he must have played really well.
Rodriguez. No, he didn't. They haven't played Southampton yet. No, have they played Southampton? Burnley? No, not yet.
But they drew one.
Yeah,
game,
he played a West Ham game, 90 minutes, and I think he scored. No, he got an assist. He got an assist.
Why. That's probably why.
Yeah, he got an assist. That's probably why he's going up. Apart from that, in terms of falling, I guess it's the usual cases. Where's Coutinho? I had Coutinho. Coutinho has been a downfall for me. 0.3 million I've lost in terms of value. But yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 0.03 lost in value from 7.4 to 7.1. So I sold before I cut my losses. But yeah. In terms of what did I want to do? That was the price changes.
Yeah.
The other team was the combined panel team. Let me bring it up. So price changes. Combined panel team is also not doing too great because our free hit that we pulled off wasn't too good. 40 points on here as well. I think this is a bad week. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Well, However, it's got Newcastle players. I mean, against Crystal Palace, tough game.
No, it's not looking good for the panel team. However, it's nicely set up for Gameweek 34. It's got double Chelsea defense already. I guess we'll probably need to bring in a Chelsea midfielder here, maybe.
Yeah, we need to do that for sure.
So, who do we get rid of? Rafinha? Or play Rafinha against Crystal Palace?
What's Leeds United's result? What's their fixtures?
Their fixtures get real hard.
Oh yeah, I think it's time to get rid of him.
Yeah. So Rafinha, for who do we bring in though?
How much money do we have?
9.5 million. Plenty of
money. That's quite a lot.
Yeah. We could probably do Doherty out as well and see if
he has to go. Yeah. He's not going to play.
If I don't know if we can put Cancelo in here and
how many free transfer we have? 2?
1.
Just 1.
We're just short of money. 0.4 short of getting Cancelo and Mount.
I think we can keep Cancelo, but change Mount to someone else. Who else is in the Chelsea spot?
I mean, you want anyone else apart from Mount and Havertz?
Havertz? We don't have enough.
We could probably go
Saka. If we get rid of Saka.
No, that's still not enough. 0.2.
But for Mason Mount?
Yeah. Unless we do a -8 or something. And we get rid of one more player. Maybe a Davis, I guess. But for 4 million, who would you bring? Maybe you could probably get rid of I don't know who you get rid of.
I think if we don't get in Cancelo, we'll get someone else in maybe.
Who do we get here?
So we're happy with Mason Mount, right?
Yeah.
Or do you want Havertz?
No, I think Mason Mount is fine.
Is better? Okay, so let's
At
get
least
rid
more
of
minutes.
Doherty.
Yeah.
So how much we get for that?
6.7.
6.7. If we get a City player,
We could go Laporte if we wanted to.
yeah. Well, if Walker is injured, who's
Yeah.
playing on the other side?
Would it be Zinchenko? I'm not really sure. This is why I think Cancelo is like still a better option to try and
100% playing, yeah. We can't get rid.
I mean, we could downgrade Broha. No, we could probably downgrade a Jacob Ramsey to. Is there any 4.3 midfielder who is cheap? Not
not enough. 4.3.
4.4. No.
Brownhill.
Where's Brownhill?
4.3.
Oh yeah, is he playing?
How has he been playing?
Oh yeah, 60 minutes, not too bad. I mean, we could against Burnley.
Yeah, they got some good games coming.
Yeah. The question is, I think this
How
team,
much is Cornet?
He's like some 5 point something. This team, I think, has a bench boost and a free hit left though. So we'll have to think of a bench boost as well for this team.
Cornet would be a
5.9.
Good pick.
Yeah.
But then again, we don't have money. Get rid of Saka then.
Saka?
Yeah. Cornet.
But does he double? He doubles in 37, not 36, right? Where are we going to play the bench boost for this team?
Okay. Keep Saka then. Let's just do 2 change. Oh, but we can't do 2 change. We can't get Cancelo.
We can keep Cancelo for. We cannot get Cancelo for now, and then think about it next week, I guess. But yeah. But then
we've got to get rid of Doherty.
Yeah,
what about the price drop?
I mean, we can take a -8 if you wanted to.
Or we just get Laporte.
Yeah, or just get Laporte, right? Fair enough. Okay, we'll go Laporte. Differential. Yeah. Hopefully he plays. Seems like he's been playing minutes, so
yeah,
we will go there. Alright. We'll see how this goes then.
Yeah.
And see what happens. Alright, cool. Make the transfers. Take a -4.
Yeah.
Who do we captain? Salah or Mason Mount?
Has to be Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, fair enough. And vice captain on Salah, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, Reece James might not even play 2 games, but Mason Mount will.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully.
And this midfield is fine for 4-2.
Yeah.
And is it Dubravka or Ramsdale goal?
Sorry?
Who's in goalkeeper? Dubravka or Ramsdale?
It cannot be Ramsdale.
Okay, we'll keep Dubravka.
If Arsenal beat Chelsea, you change Ramsdale. If not, keep him.
Okay, he's playing Norwich, so shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the team. It's done. We did a -4. Mason Mount captain. It is what it is. And before we end, I wanted to show. So obviously this is slightly different, but where is it? Here we go. The Taylor FPL Classic Cup competition starts this game week 34.
Oh really? Okay.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no. Game week 34. And I think because we don't have 32 teams and we have between 17 and 31, there'll be some teams that will receive a bye in 34 based on their game week score in 33.
Right.
So I'm thinking there'll be at least 10 managers who play in game week 34 in the cup competitions.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know how this works, but I'm thinking it's the bottom 10 for the game week score. And here I am just above the bottom 10. By the looks of it, your bottom 10 from Jordan to 3, 6, 9, 10 JW at the moment.
Okay.
Interesting.
That'll be interesting. Yeah. That'll be interesting.
So I think they might play the first round of the cup competitions. Assuming it stays like this, it could potentially change. Because especially Jordan has like now that lot more players to go. And hopefully I can get out of it and not have to play Gameweek 34's cup competition and get a bye. Because then I can take some hits without having to worry. But yeah, that's just something I thought I'll mention. Because it's coming this week.
Sounds good.
Alright. Cool. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes. Shout out to everyone and thank you all for watching. This one has been not too long, just under an hour. So it is good luck everyone, and good luck to Will as well, who's in the chat, and thank you Roy for joining. Don't forget to bring in your Chelsea players and make your captaincies. And after that, obviously, Gameweek 35 we'll do a podcast. Gameweek 36 we'll see if we can get all 4 of us, if possible. Because we never got all 4 of us at the same time. And then because Gameweek 36 also all 4 of us are playing chips, which is probably the first time all 4 of us are going to play chips on the same week. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, there'll be deadline day stream coming up this week as well, and maybe another couple of videos as well. So stay tuned for it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and I'll see you guys later.
Hopefully Arsenal get a win tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see what happens with that game as well. Hopefully Saka scores for my free hit team, so we'll see. But yeah, all right, see you guys.
Yeah.
I'm walking